Hey, Desmond here from Pro Sound Mix. This tutorial is going to be on creating track presets in Pro Tools, which can be very useful and a time saver. So Pro Tools 2018 and up has track presets built in, but I'm still on Pro Tools 12. I didn't see a need to update because I guess I'm cheap. Didn't want to even pay for these updates because I didn't see anything that was added that I really needed. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is highlight your track, which in this case my track is highlighted. On this track I have the mastering chain from Abbey Roads and a BX Opto from Brainworks. Then you go into the file menu and you go to export selected tracks as new session. Comes up with this dialog, but you don't need to do anything here. You're just going to click through. So you click OK. Now you have to go to your documents and you want to go to your Pro Tools folder. So I go to my Pro Tools folder. Then you need to create a folder. So, or you can use a session template folder, whatever, but it's just easier to create a folder. So I created a folder called Track Presets. So I click there. Okay. Now I need to create another folder. I could put it in one of these two, but it's not what I want to do because I'm not going to actually save this. I'm going to delete it after this tutorial. So I'll create another folder and I'll call it delete. Okay, so now I have a delete folder. So now I have to name this preset. So because it's got the Abbey Road on there, I'll just call it Abbey Road. All right, and I make sure it's going to the delete folder and I hit save. Okay, so now it created that file. So I'm going to go back to documents, back to Pro Tools, track presets, and the delete folder. So it created that file. The only problem is right now Pro Tools won't see it because it's saved as a session file. So we have to put something on the end of the prefix. So we're going to call this PTXT. So as you can see, it's PTXT, and then I hit enter and it asks, do I want to use it, want to change extension from PTX to PTXT? And I'll say yes, use PTXT. Okay, the picture changed. So now when I go to, I can come down here to the new track dialog and I can click on audio track, and what you'll see is the folder that I just created, delete. So when I click on delete, you'll see over here it says Abbey Road. Okay, so then I hit create and I've successfully duplicated this track with the effects on there. So that's going to always be there. Now this is really good on aux channels. So let's say I'm going to create an aux. And I'm going to name this one delay. Or let's say I'm going to name it H delay because that's what I'm going to use. Okay, so I've named it. Now I'm going to send it to a bus. Right now it has no bus. So I'm going to send it to a bus. And I can send it to any bus. It doesn't matter. 39 and 40 is free. I'll send it to 39 and 40. Then I'm going to right click and hit rename. And I'm going to call it H delay. Okay. So now I have my auxiliary track, H delay. It's going out to the monitors and the input is an H delay bus. So now I'm going to add the H delay. Let's go to delay. And where's it? H delay. Okay. So I may change it, let's say, to a quarter. I may change the high pass a little bit, knock down the feedback, and so I want it like this. Now I'm going to save it. So what I would do is File, Export, Selected Tracks as New Session. Click through this dialog box, and now I'm going to Documents, Pro Tools, Track Presets. So I would create a delay folder because I have quite a few delays. So I would make a delay folder and call it delay and hit create. Now I would change this to h-delay, and it's going to be in the delay folder, so I hit save. So now I go back, I go to Pro Tools, I go to Track Presets, I go to Delay, and once again it's saved as a .ptx file, but I need to make it a .ptxt. Oh, messed that up. So let's go back to delay and click over here, T, and enter. I want to use ptxt. Okay. So now when I go to the track, new, and I would make it a stereo, come down here to delay, and you see the H delay, and I hit create. And so you see it created the H delay with the plugin on it. The same thing would go with reverbs. I'm going to do one more. I'm going to use this stereo room, and it's already sent to a reverb bus that was renamed, and it's called reverb. Okay, so I changed this name to 2016 stereo room. You don't have to change it, but I just figured I would. And then I'd go to File, Export, Selected Track as New Session, click OK, and go to Documents, and go to Pro Tools, Track Presets, and I'm going to make a new folder for the reverb. Okay, I hit create, and I'll just call this 2016 stereo room. And I hit save, go back to the folder, reverb, put a T on the end of that, enter, use ptxt. So now when I go to my new track preset, go to stereo, and I go to reverb, and that's the only one in there is a 2016. If there were more, then you would have more under this drop down. So I hit create, and so the bus is created for you. It's already named, and you have your plugin. And so this could be a real time saver. You can get creative with it. The only thing that I would do is I would just create a bunch of them and then change all of the PTX files to PTXT files all at once, because I just feel like it'll save time instead of doing them one at a time. But this is an easy way to create track presets, and they'll be there as long as you back up your My Documents folder. And I hope this helped. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching.